What's up, wannabes? It's Bash here from the TCG Wannabes, bringing you guys a Halloween deck profile. So we've been trying to do these Halloween-esque deck profiles here recently. So you guys probably like, where's the classic one? The one that everybody thinks of. Well, I'm here to bring you that one. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys Night March, the bane of standard format for a while. So this is my take on the Night March deck. This is an expanded format deck, but this is my take on the deck that people like to call Night March. So this deck pretty much revolves around the three Pokemon Pumpkaboo, Lampent, and Joltik. And if you didn't notice, they all have this ability called Night March, as you see right here. Night March. So what Night March does is this attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard that have the Night March attack. So we play 12 Night Marchers, so that means it does 12 times 20, which is 240 damage if all Night March Pokemon are in the discard. And we play a lot of different things that help that attack out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Pokemon for this deck. So I play one copy of Marshadow GX. What Marshadow GX really does in this deck is not these two abilities. These two abilities don't really make a difference. The Beatdown and Peerless 100 blows, you'll never use those, like, ever with this deck. You just use this ability, Shadow Hunt. So this Pokemon can use attacks of any basic Pokemon in your discard pile. So basically, with this deck, it all revolves around having the Night Marchers and the discard pile. So we play one copy of Marshadow that can copy attacks from the discard pile, aka your Night Marchers are going to be in the discard pile, so Marshadow can Marshadow can use the Night March attack. Okay. So the Night Marchers are a little bit different, and I'm going to explain that to you as we go. So first off, there's Joltik. Okay, so Joltik's Night March attack only uses 2 DCEs, and only uses 1 DCE, which is 1 double colorless energy. With Night March, you still need the necessary energy to use each attack. That's how Shadow Hunt works. You have to have a DCE attached to him to use the Joltik's ability. So the Joltik has the lowest cost, lowest HP. So if you play Joltik into your active position, it's not the best option. Okay, the worst out of the Night Marchers is Lampent. So the reason Lampent is the worst is because it takes a Shadow Energy, first of all. And second of all, it's stage 1. So this Pokemon will never be in your active position because you do not play Litwick. You do not play a single Litwick in your deck. The whole reasoning behind this Pokemon is to be discarded. That's it. And then we play one copy of Pumpkaboo, and if you see, he takes 3 colorless energies to use his attack. He's the second worst Night March to discard. Or okay, so basically you want to be discarding Lampets first and a Pumpkaboo. But when I discard, I like to discard 1 Joltik just so I have 1 less energy I have to attach to Marshadow, if that makes sense. Okay, so another thing is, with these two, Mew and Mew EX, what do? Mew, that has the Memories of Dawn ability, this Pokemon can use the attacks of any of your Pokemon in play. You still need the necessary energy to use each attack. So if you play a Joltik on your bench, this Mew is able to attack if it has a DC attached. This Mew EX has Versatile. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent. You still need the necessary energy to use each attack. Okay, so you're wondering, this Mew has 70 more health. Why wouldn't I play 2 of those over 1 of these? Okay, so here's the thing. If this Mew gets played into your active position, it's 1 prize if it dies. This is 2 prize. It still doesn't have very much health. 120, not much health. And same thing, that reason why we don't play 3 Marshadows and just neither of these. That's why. So when you go to discard your Night Marchers, you're going to want to discard your Lampets first. I like to discard 1 Joltik for that least amount, and then your Pumpkaboos last. Because the Pumpkaboos at least have double the HP of Joltik, so yeah, Joltik is like the least amount of HP out of every Pokemon in the game, which I think a couple more are tied for that position, but yeah, Joltik's up there. This is expanded, so remember you're gonna see Verseekers and things like that in this deck. I'm playing 4 Battle Compressors. This is a pretty this is an item that not many people use anymore because it's not in standard format and it's not very good other than this deck. Okay, so this used to be good. You can use it in this deck to discard supporters and then you Verseeker them out. It's basically you just get a supporter instantly. So what Battle Compressor Team Flare Gear does is search your deck for up to 3 cards and discard them. You play 4 of those in this deck. That's your main like you're going to be discarding Lampids and other Night Marchers with that ability. So this is also one that you guys have probably not seen very often and probably don't see in any deck very often. So this is an ace spec. What an ace spec is a type of card where you can only play 1 of them in your deck. So you play 1 ace spec per your deck. There's other ace specs like Life Dew, Dowsing Machine, other things like that. What Dowsing Machine does is let you discard 2 cards from your hand and then put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. So basically what you want to do is discard 2 cards from your hand and then pull a Battle Compressor, discard 3 more from your deck. You have 100 damage if you discard 5 Night Marchers. So that's why I play Dowsing Machine, the ace spec. It's really good. I play 1 Escape Rope just to get just to put pressure and get my Marshadow and other things, pretty much to get my Joltik out of the active position if needed. I play 1 of those. I play 1 Field Blower. Everybody knows what Field Blower does. It's in standard format right now, so I'm guessing everybody knows what that does. 4 Puzzles Times. What Puzzle Time does is you can play 2 Puzzles Time at the same time. If you play 1 card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in order. That's okay. If you play 2 cards, put 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. So what you can do with that is pull Battle Compressors, Dowsing Machines, you pull Parallel Cities, Dimension Valleys, Guzmas, and Sycamores. You can pull anything. You can pull your Marshadow out, things like that. So Special Charge, I play 1 of those. It shuffles 2 special energies from your discard pile into your hand. The reason we play that is because this deck really relies on DCs. 3 Trainers Mail, so search for trainers. We're searching for not computer searches, sorry. We're searching for Battle Compressors and Dowsing Machines, things like that. We play 4 Ultra Balls just to get out. The reason we play 4, okay, so people always ask me, there's not many Pokemon in this deck, so why do you play 4 Ultra Balls? You play 4 Ultra Balls because if you have Night Marchers in your hand, discard them, draw Marshadow, draw Mew, etc., etc. So that's why the 4 Ultra Balls is pretty good. Burst Seeker, put a supporter from your card from your discard pile into your hand, pretty good. Dimension Valley, arguably one of the best stadiums right now, and in my opinion, needs to be banned from standard format, and probably expanded format as well. Anyways, actually, I don't think Dimension Valley is even in standard. So it needs to be banned from the game. Period. I don't have full standard memorized right now. I just play the norm really. But what Dimension Valley does is each psychic Pokemon attacks costs 1 less energy. So basically, with this Mew EX, you can play him up, play a psychic energy, and be able to use Night March, which is a 200 something. You can get it up to 270 with a choice band attack. Parallel City, it either reduces damage or it reduces bench space. So you choose when you play it which way you want it to face. 2 Guzma, everybody knows what Guzma does. 3 Ns for pressure, 4 Sycamores. Teammates is good if you get a Joltik in the active position, and then you can just teammates and get your 2. You can search for your 2 cards. And then I play 2 choice bands, which does 30 more damage to EX and GX Pokemon. Fighting Fury Belt, 40 more HP, 10 more damage. So, and then with energy, I play 4 DCs and 3 Psychic Energy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the bane of this deck. A Pokemon really hurts this deck, and it is Pyroar. specifically this one. Okay, so it prevents all damage on this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's basic Pokemon. So the thing that sucks about that card, pretty much everybody plays it to avoid Night March. So the thing that sucks about that card is these are all basics besides the Lampets. The thing about the Lampets is we don't play Litwigs. So if this gets played into the active position, you pretty much are screwed at that point. And with this deck, I have been playing against a lot of them. But let's get right into a versus game and show you guys what this deck is actually capable of. This deck did like rule standard format for a little bit. Like if you look up articles on Night March or forum posts on Night March on Reddit or something, they're always like the bane of standard format. Like everybody hates this deck. But anyways, let's get right into the game and see what this deck can do. Alright, so it looks like we're against a Psychic Dragon deck. Let's flip tails, doesn't really matter. I want to go second because I want to get off that Night March attack. So let's see, he does pick to go first, which is good for me. Let's see what I draw into. I draw a Joltik and Mew EX. So I think I'm going to attach a DCE here. I think I'm going to Dimension Valley, attach a DCE. He's playing he looks like he's probably playing Mega Gengar. But I'm going to try to kill him first turn. I'm going to try to win this game very quickly. So it just looks like it's not going to be possible now. Okay, so he ends. Just fine, because I was going to anyways. I get a Lampent. A puzzle time. So I can Ultra Ball these two bitches. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So we do not. Our Marshadow is prized, which is very unfortunate. Get the Mew. Puzzle of time, put the cards in order. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get an Ultra Ball, DC. Then we get Sycamore. Cut for a Battle Compressor. Get a Dimension Valley. Do this. Just end my turn. And attack. If he has a DC in his hand, he's going to be doing a lot of damage, which he doesn't. Plays Poison Barb. But, weak to Psychic. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. This might be a quick game. Battle Compressor. For this Lampent, this Joltik, and a Pumpkaboo. What I'm going to do here is Verse Seeker for a Sycamore. And then get rid of that. Trainer's Mail for a teammate. Attach a DC. Night March. I'm gonna be poisoned. Hopefully I get the Marshadow. I don't. That's great. So hopefully I can draw into a DCE here after he knocks him out. If he knocks him out, I draw into a DCE. I'm gonna have 100 I'm gonna have plenty of damage to knock him out. But that's if I do draw into a DC, which I'm hoping I do. That's if he doesn't play a bench. Okay, so he doesn't play a bench. So play that. I can play this. Why can't I play that? I gotta not. You play it. Oh my gosh. He's gonna bridge it. That's unfortunate. I'm really hoping I can draw into a DCE. I think he's gonna night attack again. Yeah, he is. Okay. Knock him out. Okay. Search your deck for up to 2 cards. Search my deck for a Sycamore and a DCE. Put my cards in order. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get a dowsing machine. Psychic energy, trainer's mail doesn't. Okay. Attach. And then Night March. Knock him out. Hopefully draw into that Marsh Shadow I'm looking for. Of course I don't. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent is now poisoned. He's playing Skrelp. Skylows. Okay, so that is gonna be game over. I believe so. So that's game. Let's go ahead and get into the next game. I mean, it was a pretty hard matchup, but anyways, let's go ahead and get into the next game, guys. I am filming this at like 3 a.m. right now, so I am really tired. I'm not blaming that on the loss I just had, but I am very tired. I'm playing a dark psychic deck. I might be playing Junk Hunt Sableye. Let's see. No, I don't want to go first. Let's see what he's playing right now. He does have the Sableye sleeves and shit stuff. Sorry. Get a Joltik. I get an okay hand, I suppose. End my turn. See what he's playing. If he doesn't play a basic, I win first turn. He doesn't. I'm gonna battle compressor. Start discarding. Just to make sure, I guess. We'll end. And search for a trainer. I get puzzled. I'm actually gonna pull the Sycamore. Just in case we don't win by something I'm missing. It's 20 resistance, but I have... I'm actually not gonna win. Am I? Okay, I do. I was confused. I was like, wait a second. Okay, so we get a win. That's Night March. Let's play one more. We're only 20 minutes into the video right now, so I think I can play one more. On the coin flip, it looks like he's playing a water deck. Let's see what he's playing. No, I don't want to go first. I mulligan. He mulligans. I get a Joltik battle compressor, no DCE. Looks like he is playing bursting balloon. Some weird things. I don't know exactly. But yeah. Go ahead and see what we got here. Hoping to get another turn 1 win. See if we can do it. So I think if he doesn't play a bench, he loses. Okay, so he doesn't play a bench. I'm going to Ultra Ball these two away. Get a Marshadow. Yeah. Play him. Play this. Discard a Joltik. 2 Lampin. Fighting Fury Belt onto him. Sycamore, hope for the DC or Dimension Valley. Wow, that's unlucky. I play him. I think that's all. I could have Verse Secret for the Sycamore, but I think he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna do this hand. Really, I don't. If he doesn't swap my hand, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably Verse Secret for a Sycamore, play the Sycamore. Play Fields Blowers, my Fighting Fury Belts off of my Marshadow and Joltik. And Beacon, so I still have a chance to win. Because he's going to Beacon, it's going to end his turn. So his turn's done. Do not draw into the DCE. I'm just going to Verse Seeker for a Sycamore. Play the Sycamore, hope I draw it into a DCE again. I do draw into the DCE, so that's going to be the game. I can Battle Compressor just in case. Discard that one Joltik. And we win. So yeah, guys, that's Night March. I can give you one more look at the deck. Crazy good deck if you can get it started, just like every deck really. But yeah, this. Wait, let me show you guys the big screen, boys, of the Night March deck. So yeah, guys, this is my take on the Night March deck from last standard format for pre-rotation, I should say. This is my take on it. I do like this deck. If you guys do want to build this deck in real life, it is about, for all this stuff, it's about $80. Don't really need Lele's for it. I don't see the need for Lele's. There's not too many supporters you really want to pull. Can't play Bridget in this deck because you don't want to be pulling the Joltiks and Lampets and or the Joltiks and the Pumpkaboos onto your bench. But yeah, this deck is pretty cheap in real life. If you do want to play it in expanded tournaments, it's really good. The most expensive card I do believe in this deck, let me look, are probably the I don't think the battle compressors are very expensive, but I know this card's like $14. There's also another version of this deck that I played, and it is with 3 Shamans and a Taurus GX. It's really good too. But yeah, I think the dowsing machine's like $14. This version of the deck probably is about $50 to $60, so it's not badly priced if you guys did want to purchase singles. But yeah, the dowsing machine is a little bit expensive. But I mean, for a fun deck that you're gonna enjoy, this deck is really good, guys. But yeah, that's all for today. hopefully we bring you guys a sort of a Halloween special, something exciting for Halloween. But we thought we would bring you guys these like Halloween-esque decks for Halloween. So if you guys are enjoying the Halloween decks and want to see more theme decks, quote unquote theme decks made around certain types or certain things, let us know, guys. We can